Alright, so before I jump into this part of the story, I want to make it clear that outside of my already extremely small circle, I haven't really shared this part of my life with anyone. So this is kind of a big deal. And for those who are wondering, what the heck does seeing the spirit of your tutu man have to do with your college journey? Well, everything. But okay, let's dive right in, shall we?
Catch you on the flip side.
Alright, so for a majority of my life, I was raised by my mother, Ivalaniwu, in Puna, particularly in the ahupua'a of waiakahiula. That's right, my fellow Puna dwellers, it's waiakahiula. Waiakahiula. Not Hawaiian shores or Hawaiian beaches. I mean, do you guys even see any beaches down there? Didn't think so. Now, my mom was brought up in a time where it was good to be anything but Hawaiian. So that means lots and lots of Americanizing of the mind was going on in her era. But around the time I was brought into the scene, Hawaiians were already in the process of revitalizing our language, our history, our cultural practices. And while my ohana was somewhat affected by all that, the area that resonated the most with my mom, and later with my siblings and I, was the fact that Hawaiians were now proud to be Hawaiian. Woo, and that's making me kind of sad, the fact that there was a time where people weren't proud to be Hawaiian.
I just have a lot of feelings.
Woo! Okay, bring it back, Noʻeau. We got a story to tell. But I just want to add here really quickly that pride, or what I'll call surface level pride in being Hawaiian, like for me, it was doing things like wearing the Kaui Noa t-shirt, or I guess for this generation, it would be the We Are Mauna Kea t-shirts, or the Kuki Ai Mauna t-shirts, just to prove your Hawaiian-ness. It's really not enough. More on that later. Now back to the story of my tutu man. During my youth, actually, all the way up into my early years of college, there used to be this shadowy figure who used to roam around my ohana's hale. My siblings and I coined the brilliant nickname, the man in the hallway, because he used to roam around, where you might ask? In the hallway. More on the man in the hallway in part Ekolu. Speaking of part 3, in order to view it in all the remaining episodes, you're gonna have to register. Because like with most Native Hawaiian programs, we function with grant money, and that requires us to collect data from folks like you know, so our programs can keep going. So ina hiki, go register, ke olu olu. Mahalo again for listening, and I'll see you folks in the remaining episodes. Aloha.